It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Dolphins and the Patriots next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you once again. Is this week going to be a step in the right direction for one of our teams? A couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in week 5. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They'll stick with A-Chain. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Tua setting up to throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, kid. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
That's it. Come on, three, kick.
Tua now from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, come on, two.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Patriots take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Lamar out of the pistol. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 13-0 lead. Jalen Polk, the touchdown. Right there to tack on the point after. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. A-chain again. Jukes one defender, and he'll get it up to the 44. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Staying on the ground here with A-chain. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Throw caught at the 6. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Trying to run it in, A-Chan. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
A-Chan. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, tonight. Go right here. Hey, report. Hey, Ozzy.
They'll run the counter. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's third down now. Lamar now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
First down, here's Tua. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second down carry for A-Chain. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down. They've got a man in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Now it's Lamar. He's got Harrison. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Catch made by Mitchell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. On target to his man Polk. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This one finds Polk. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots hoping to break this tie before the half.
Ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Slot man motioned over. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit high.
Now here's Lamar.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that could create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Prater puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, here's Tua. Finds a man, right side. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Tua. He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So no return on that punt. And the Pats will take over. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stopped by Chop Robinson. We've arrived at halftime with the Patriots. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. This finds Mitchell complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 8. Juke the defender. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. And again, it's Jackson. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
It's a gain of 12 there, and it'll be 1st down Miami.
You know, you call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
From the 23. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down run from Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Achane. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal. Trying for it, it's Achane. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down. Finds Laporta. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Achane on the inside give. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, that's it.
Here's Achane running right. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're... Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
He's right, no.
Tua off the play fake. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Patriots 17.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. On 1st down, Jackson. It's taken in by Washington. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 22-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He broke 50 on his 1st punt and looks to have done the same here. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yeah.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Running back sent in motion. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Achane up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins now lead by 10. Devon Achane with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He stopped on the return at the 27. The New England offense running out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Polk makes the catch. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Patriots first down. First and 10.
First down throw for Jackson. Got Washington. It's complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Jackson's going to throw again. Hits him on the out route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Well, we changed it.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots at a 2-score deficit.
DC, ready?
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Taken in by Harrison.
Hey, move!
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now Jackson off the play action. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that takes them to 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Handoff running left, Achane. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here's Achan. And they take him down right along the 30. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They'll stick with Achan. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Dolphins breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Fourth down now. Another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.